Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, I worked on this XNAT system for our fissile fuel pellet setup, and it's working pretty well now. I've got everything all set up. I did need to put the chemical tanks on the top rather than on the back. There just isn't enough machines, enough space over here to put all of this stuff on here with all of these tanks. You can see none of them running right now. They should be running, and they'll be running, except we don't have enough power. So that's running great because that thing is just ridiculously power hungry. So I have this guy to like 50%. He's about 50 million right now. So if I tip him down to like 10%, he will kick on, and you can see the power just drops like a rock. I mean, it is insane how much that system can burn through. So to get him running, we're going to need to go again. Now you can see the guy did turn off, and eventually the machines recognize that and turn off as well. And then, okay, there we go. So then our power stabilizes. So that does work to keep things going. I'm putting it back up to like 50%. I'd like to have a bit bigger buffer than that for running those machines. But you can see our power setup is not equipped to deal with fully upgraded fissile fuel production. That's not going to happen. I don't know which machine is using all the power, if it's a combination or just some of them, but yeah. So we are pretty much full on most of the stuff. Obviously, it uses it. We've got less sulfur dioxide than I would like, and obviously less of the uranium hexafluoride. And there was a little XNAT bug where sometimes if you put a sensor and then forget to take it off, he'll keep running. So this guy ran for much longer than he needed to. Gotta get me a model transmitter over here. There we go. But so I'm supposed to just have 256. I've got 540. So he is not supposed to run like this. I don't think this guy turning on turns him on. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think it's a thing like that. Although if we had him right next to him, the signal may carry over because they only put out strong signals, I think. So I don't think there's a way to do a weak signal output here. Yeah, there's not. So that's the unfortunate thing about XNAT. There's, as far as I know, no weak signals. We could use those redstone proxy blocks, but I don't think I want to do that. So I think this is okay like it is. And yeah, most of this is where it's supposed to be. And he'll run occasionally for a very short time, and then he'll stop running. So, but this guy runs whenever we don't have enough of the stuff. So we may need to pull out some of the upgrades to these machines to get them to run at a reasonable pace to fill up all of these jars. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, it's going just fine now. Oh, I wanted to mention one thing. I made one big mistake in the filtering. All those buckets of liquid gases I got, we don't want any of those. To filter these, we need the tanks. So just get a gas of the oxygen and use that in there instead of the liquid, which makes way more sense. I just didn't quite think things through. And I ran out of channels. Oh, I had to actually get rid of the fluid channel. I don't know if I had that before, but I had fluids on channel 6, and I basically need all of these channels. I need the on-off. That's the important one. Turn these things on off. That's got to happen. Power, we need that obviously. We could put power underneath. So I guess power isn't critical, but I could change that one. But this one is fine. So XNAT does supply the power for these guys. We need the items in, the items out. I only have one guy who has items though, so I could have done something with the items to go over here. So, you know, I could have done something else with this. I ended up making, what are they? Right here. 2 of these Evertide amulets. And it's weird in that you can't put this in a slot if it's already full, but you can if it's not, which that's a weird design choice, but whatever. But that's making my water. I didn't end up using this fluid interface. He's just sitting down here doing nothing. So he can actually go away. Um, yeah, that guy can go away. Other than that, I think it's mostly the way that I left it. So you're still working, right? Okay, good. Yeah, and we've got I needed 4 channels for the gases because there are sometimes machines produce 2 gases that need to be extracted. So I need one for the input, and then and a lot of machines need 2 input gas. So I need 2 channels from the output. Now, maybe there was another way to do this one output channel, because I only got this one guy. It's only one machine that makes 2 different gases. So I could have done something different with the oxygen, but I think it's fine where it is. So, yeah. And they all work, and he turned on for the briefest of time. Um, and that's kind of how he's going to go, because he's going to hit up 50% and then immediately go back down, which I hate. This is not the greatest of systems. You can see he gets up 50 and then goes down, and then he'll turn down again. So he's not going to run for any meaningful period of time, which is kind of bad. I really need to pull the upgrades out of these until we can stabilize our power, which we should be able to do soon. But I'll do that a little bit later. But yeah, they just kills my power as soon as they start at all. So I'll think about what I want to do with that. Other than that, everything is pretty straightforward, I think. Yeah. So, okay. So there's the XNet guy. I left everything else over here. So I've got lots more room for more machines since that guy is full too. So we've got, 1, 2, 3 more sets of machines we can put over here without expanding the platform. All right, so we're going to work on this episode then. I was watching Direwolf, and he was doing this precision mechanism thing like I have done, and he did the same thing I did, which was just tell it to do more than 1 gold plate at a time, and we'll probably get it. And he's like, there got to be a better way, and I'm sure that there is too. So I read the comments. People were like, just use a level emitter, which is the A2 version of the detector. And I thought, well, yeah, but how do you keep the gold from going back in there? So I was thinking of some ideas for that, and I did some testing, and I think I might have a solution to that. So this thing is obviously stupid because it puts 2 gold plates, and hopefully we get at least 1 precision mechanism. Likely is not, more likely than not, we're going to get that. But it would be better if this were, not like this. Also, I'm realizing we should rotate these and not have this belt with 3 things. And this is stupid too. So I'll fix that too. But what I was thinking was, we are right now putting the gold plates in there, and that's one place they could go. But what if everything went in here, and this put things back in there? So what we could do is we could say that we only extract gold ingots, or the gold plates, very slowly. So if instead of doing them as fast as possible, what if we just extracted one every 5 or 10 seconds? If we extracted the precision mechanisms, or the incomplete ones, faster than that, they would have to go here, or they would have to go in the queue first. So why is my floor broken? Sorry. Gotta fix that right away, obviously. So if we delay the extraction of the gold plates, that should give time for the precision mechanisms to go back in here. So all we have to do is keep in stock 1 gold plate over here, and then only extract gold plates over here if we don't have enough precision mechanisms in the system. Now, it won't make a 1-for-1. It's going to make, at least 4 every time that it, runs. But we would at least be guaranteed that we would get a precision mechanism no matter how many times it failed. So, if it fails 5 times in a row, it doesn't matter. We'll just keep trying. And it'll only stop when it does that. And I think that should work. So I thought I might try to do that. So let's see here. Why do we have this? Is this why I have this? This is why I have it, isn't it? Because it just goes like this. But I feel like there's something else we could do over here for these, but I'm not sure what that is just yet. I also saw, it looks like you can use the laser wrench for create. I had no idea about that, so that's kind of nice as well. And yeah, that might be something we look into. So let's chuck these back in the system. And, well, I was going to rotate those, but now I'm thinking I shouldn't rotate those, because where would the rotational energy come in on? All right, here is my idea. What if we elongated the belt by 1? We can replace this chute with a depot. That way I only have one kind of item on it at a time. We'll use an andesite or an andesite funnel to pull things out of this, and it'll go onto there. And then we can bring this up and then convert him with a gear or something, or a gearbox, to turn this and get rid of these things. And that might look a little bit better. Yeah, I think we should try that. So that's what I'm going to try first. So let's get rid of the belt. Let's get rid of the shafts. Okay. I want to rotate all of you. So you are now in the row this way. I would like to get rid of this chest. I want to get rid of this deployer thing. We're going to get rid of this guy. I'll fix that later. They're all going to have to go down by 1. So let's move this guy. And I guess I have to move this guy too. So let's see here. Where's this guy? I'd like you... Let me see what's in you. Okay, you are basically all empty on stuff. So you only have 2 cards and you're down. That's okay. We're going to change how this works anyway. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get all of the deployers. Okay, there we go. And I want to elongate this by 1. So let's take the belt out 1. And I want a depot to go right here. So let's... Okay, I'm not sure why I can't break that there, but whatever. Let's put this in here, and I would like you not to be like that, please. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. Do not place vertically. Do not place vertically. How do you get them to place horizontally? I aim at the wall, it places vertically. I aim at the top. There. That's what I want. Was that so difficult, really? Okay, so let's make the belt go right over here. I would like more of the floor, please. Give me some floor back. Okay. So here I want a depot. I already have one apparently. Okay. And then I'm going to get an andesite filter funnel. Okay, there we go. I think I need another one of those too. Let's get me another funnel. I have a brass one, but let's get another andesite one. Yeah, I'm not in cheat mode. That was for my test world. This guy. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, you're going to come out there. So I need those 3 deployers. So let's chuck these back in the system. All right, 2, 3. Yeah, and you all place where I didn't want you to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, and now, yeah, I think this is what I want right here. So I may need another laser IO node for this guy now, or yeah, I think I definitely will. That's okay though. We can definitely do that. Let's get a gearbox. Yeah, one of you. Thank you. Okay. So there we go. Okay. These all go down now. That looks good. So then I need a chest at the end and the other andesite funnel. Okay, so yeah, there we go. It needs to be that long for what I'm thinking of. Okay, we've eliminated that. So we're going to need one more laser node for this guy. So I've got this laser node. He's going to go right there. And then, what are you? What am I caught on? The ceiling? All right. Let's see here. You are an insert. And then you are an insert. Okay. So you can go away. And we're going to have this guy be right here. All right. So now we have those 3 chutes. Can put those back. 1, 2, 3. And I bet you are the wrong guy now. Are you the wrong guy now? Yeah, you're my large cogwheel. So, yeah, here we go. You're my small cogwheel. Okay. And you are my iron nuggets. You should be my large cogwheel. And you should be my iron nuggets. Okay, there we go. So that will put those things back for the deployers. Okay, so we now have all of that. We need to put another laser node over here. So, on the down, let's see, you're an extract on 2. You extract anything that isn't a precision mechanism back into the RS system. That makes sense to me. Then, I believe we have this 3 channel. This is the one that goes from this chest back to, in this case, that depot. So, we're going to have, on the down, we extract incomplete precision mechanisms back over there. I'm going to put him to 1 item, no round robin. We're going to allow this on channel 3. Okay, this is what I want here. Now, we also want another extract on channel 3. So you are an insert on channel 3. We're going to turn you into an extract of one thing, and we'll put you to every 5 seconds. And we'll give you a filter. Here's your filter. And this is going to be for gold plates. There we go. So you extract gold plates 1 every 5 seconds, which is 20 ticks in a second. All right, that makes sense. So there's extract of not incomplete that he does faster. This one is slower. So now we need an insert on channel 1. That's going to be for the gold plates. So I need a counting filter. Actually, I think these guys are already fine. Okay, let's get a counting filter. Yeah, I want you. All right, and you are a counting filter for gold plates. You can only have 1 in you at any one time. Okay, and you're going to be on channel 1. Okay, and you're going to be on the channel that asks if we have enough of these things. Which channel is that? Do we have one? I don't know. I'm thinking we don't. So what are you? Are you channel 7? Yeah, so you're going to be channel 8. So if we don't have enough precision mechanisms, I don't know how I got a quest for that, but whatever, which I'll say is a half stack, we will take a redstone card and we will put him on channel 8. Okay, there we go. So that's what I want for this guy. He inserts 1 gold plate whenever channel 8 is high. Okay, so all we have to do now is make sure that channel 1 has a plate to extract. So what are you? You've got these 8 gold plates. Realistically, we only need 1 of these to be in here. You have 2 sets of gold plates? Huh, I guess I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. There we go. We need 1 gold plate, not 8. I have no idea where all the other 8 plates came from. Okay, so that's a brass sheet. I don't care about that. Yeah. Okay, so we now could extract if we had the right signal. So the question is, okay, and you don't have any because we don't have this node hooked up to the rest of the stuff yet. So that's fine. I'm happy with that for the moment. Okay, so you will get no more than 1 gold plate in at a time, and you will keep filling up with 1 gold plate. Then we're going to send you back over here. We're going to send precision mechanisms and the gold plate. But he can only have 1 item at a time, and he'll be an insert on channel 3, and we're just going to ignore him because it doesn't matter what's on there. Then it will take him off the depot, and he'll get plastered, and that's what we'll do. Okay, so oh right, this is my weirdly named chest that I use to fix the one system. Okay, there we go, just chest. So if we had a gold plate in here, that must be scrap we got from this. If we had the gold plate and it were connected to this node, it should drop down there. You can see it's being poked right now, and it's not moving because it's nothing to poke it with. So it'll just be stuck here until we get the right things. But that should work. It will not extract precision mechanism. In fact, anything else should go in the system, or it would if we were hooked up to the rest of things, which we're not yet, but we will be soon. So let's get these guys working. Let me disconnect you. I don't want you and you running right now. I want you talking to you, and then you talking to you, and you talking to you. Okay. So, all right, you guys all have what you need to have. So, okay. If we connect to this guy, he should get 1 gold plate in there. Let's see if that happens. He gets a gold plate. It gets deployed. We get the mechanism. Mechanism, new gold plate, mechanisms, mechanisms, a 3rd gold plate. So you see we're going to get multiple gold plates, but we won't stop until we have enough precision mechanisms. And that other guy, you saw, he did eventually get extracted into the system. He might need to be faster on this. Let's see here. Let's get a node overclocker. We might need one of these. Okay. On the down, we are extracting on 2, round robin, denying that. He should do that one first. Let me see why he might not be. Okay, because we're getting these in here. Let me see what's wrong with the system. I'll be right back. I don't know if the overclockers helped or if I didn't have the extract filter on 2 right, but I've got this one that was set to extract anything that wasn't an incomplete mechanism. So I think I was just pulling and pushing all the time gold plate. So I think that's why he never got the rest of the stuff in here. So let's see if that's true by turning the filter back on. So I still want half stack of those, please. And what happens then? Okay, we get a gold plate. It starts making precision mechanisms. So I want to see one precision go in here. And we've got a couple that are already ready to go. Are really close. There we go. Okay, yeah, it went back into the system. So we have 32 now. It should, yeah, it stopped. So this whole thing will stop. So, okay, yeah, there we go. It is possible to not have the 80% chance fail and mess things up for this. We're going to end up with more than 32, but we are done now. We end up with like 37. So, we'll get at least 32 of these in here, and there won't be any more crafting of the precision mechanisms. But that's fine because we're always keeping them in stock now. I feel like I had problems using a chest here rather than a depot, but maybe I was just wrong in my test roll before. So not sure about that, but this system I think works pretty well. So yeah, that makes me happy. I hated the 80% chance. I hated telling it that 2 gold plates made a mechanism when that wasn't necessarily true. In fact, it could be wrong. So there we go. We just have to delay the amount of time it takes to pull out this plate and always pull out the other guys first. So yeah. And I made sure, I saw that we were getting some gold sheets sometimes, so I added these to the thing where it wouldn't extract there and it would extract those back into this guy to be created. So yeah, so we may get extra ones from those gold sheets too. But yeah, okay, that's good for that. All right, I think that's wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Come back and see us next time when we will do something else. We'll be more creative. I have another idea. All right, not technically my idea. I'm stealing it from Direwolf, but it was a good idea, and my idea that I did was redundant and stupid. And his idea is better. So I think I'm going to steal it. And we'll see how that looks. Maybe. See you next time.